Hi, my name is Kathinja, owner of True African Art, and I was born and raised in Kenya, and since I was a child I've always been passionate about art. I used to create lots of arts and crafts, and I remember after high school my mom encouraging me to go to a design school, and I did fashion design. Though I never went to any painting or any art school, my art is raw and mostly inspired by traditions from Africa, and I would love to share some of my artwork with you. It shows a beer being brewed and two people who can't wait to dig into that beer. Now, beer in Africa, traditional beer is made using honey or millet, which is a sort of a plant, or sugarcane, and people drink it together in a group using pipes or tubes put in a pot of beer. They all drink it together and share. So that's what I'm trying to depict in this picture, brewing beer. Called Gikuyu and Mumbi, or Adam and Eve Africa version. Now, God, in traditional Kikuyu, legend has it that the first man to be created by God was named Gikuyu. Thus, the name of the tribe Kikuyu, which I am from. And Gikuyu was alone, and he prayed to God to give him a wife, and God gave him a woman named Mumbi, which means creator. And God gave them 9 sons and 9 daughters. These kids married each other and gave birth to other kids, and that's the evolution or the beginning of the Kikuyu tribe, Gikuyu and Mumbi. My next painting here is called the ululation. Now, ululation is a sort of a call or a sound, and it sounds something like this, except it was made, or it's made much louder and sharper by a group of women. Now, in this picture, it shows a group of about 4 women ululating outside to tell the community or the village that a child has been born. And anytime in traditional Africa people had 5 ululations made by these women, it meant a boy child has been born. And anytime they made 4 ululation sounds, it meant a girl child has been born. Even today, ululation is still done to celebrate various occasions. Still, the birth of a child, a wedding, a fundraiser. People still do ululation even when they're singing and dancing to celebrate ululation. My next painting here, I call it When She Played the Sorrow. Now, legend has it in Kikuyu tradition, my tribe, that there was a woman named Wangu Wamakeri who was very influential in her village or her community, and anytime she clapped or anytime she wanted something, men would come running and would do exactly what she wanted. Now, back in the day in traditional Africa, it wasn't very common for a woman or women to head the community, but Wangu Wamakeri did it in her community. And I remember being told this story in history classes when I was younger in school, and also by my grandparents. So I decided to make Wangu Wamakeri When She Played the Sorrow. The next painting I've done here is called Communication. Back in traditional Africa, they used to communicate using drums, and someone would play a drum, beat the drum very loudly, and people would listen, and anytime they heard the sound of a drum, they would run towards where the sound was coming from because an important message was about to be delivered. We have a fire. They would have someone light a fire for the community to gather together at that particular location for the message to be delivered. So anytime people saw a fire or saw smoke, they knew that there was a message to be delivered where the fire was coming from or where the smoke was rising. The next thing I have here is a trumpet, and someone would blow a trumpet to let the community know that we all need to gather in that particular location for the message to be delivered. Or, and it's not here in this painting, a runner, the fastest runner in the village would be hired to run to different locations to hand deliver messages. So we've come a long way with all the technology and all the communication we have today, but this is where we came from, the African version. The next painting here, I call it I'm in 3 Places, and it shows a girl with 3 heads on top of her. She's indecisive and she's thinking of 3 different things at the same time, and it happens to most of us every day. We're not sure, or we're thinking of different things at the same time. She's probably thinking about what hairstyle she's gonna have today, or what earrings she's gonna wear today, or who she's gonna dance with. I don't know, but she's indecisive. So the name of the picture is I'm in 3 places. This is one of my current painting, and I call it GLOCAL. GLOCAL means global and local combined, and it's a local child with a sense of adventure. A local child who has been lucky to travel to other communities or travel to other worlds, and she has learned to not only celebrate, be proud and embrace herself, but she's also learning to celebrate, embrace and love other communities. So I call this GLOCAL, meaning global and local in one. Like I said earlier on, most of my artwork is raw. I never went to art school, and I've been very inspired by a lot of people along the way, other artists in Kenya and other artists here, to celebrate where I came from, celebrate my culture. And I hope the other 40 different artists in this True African Art website will celebrate Africa with you. So that's the whole objective, that's the whole point of having True African Art, is to share or celebrate Africa with the rest of the world. And we hope you enjoy. We love this project and we're excited, so enjoy Africa.